started streaming, so you know this fake turkey corner. Shall we? What do you think about calling it Tofurkey? Yes.
Why is tofu meant to be a fake thing? Is it?
How do you not know what tofu is? I thought you were a vegetarian.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I don't know why it's a fake thing.
It's not.
No, I think
real turkey.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a replacement for turkey.
It also breaks down if you know the product, because it's not fake turkey, is it? It's just it's called Tofurkey, but it's neither tofu nor turkey. It's just something you put in your sandwiches that's vegetarian.
it's not. I mean, I don't want to criticise the brand part, but it's not quite as catchy, and Tofurkey's already not catchy.
Yeah. If you see it in a supermarket, it's delicious.
That's over my head. That is.
Yeah, it's nothing like either of them. I would say.
I might restart the stream. That's gone wrong. That it started as a bit of a laugh.
But it's more like bacon. It's very salty.
I'm salty with how badly that joke's gone down.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it better the second time.
Yeah, I did too, actually.
It was right all the way.
Thank goodness for that.
Have you already started the lobby?
What?
We've
Are you not
literally
here?
just loaded into practice.
Oh, so I
okay.
thought you were here. I actually.
No, it's alright. I'm copying. I think because my PlayStation turned itself off with the power outage, it didn't download either, so it didn't do any of the.
Oh, right.
It's alright. I didn't need to practice, so it's fine.
Well, you sound like you know the line. just so you know,
line,
if you straight line the S's, it's only a 3-second penalty, and I'm pretty sure you gain more than that. So.
From time to time, I might take that option.
I was called to the steward's office about 20 times after the race earlier.
Bets on how many people are going to hit the wall on the pit entrance.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Did that earlier.
Yeah.
Thankfully, damage was off.
I don't think I've managed to do it once without nearly hitting it, at the very least.
What times are we looking at?
30s, aren't we? Like
I
low
can't
30s.
remember what we did earlier.
I did a 31.8, which was a bit messy on softs.
Okay.
Blake did a 32.3 on mediums.
Alright,
I don't
so
know how
in the
quick it is.
ballpark of a 32.
At least
Fine.
the softs, yeah.
Okay. We're at 50%.
Might make the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen your yellow livery, hasn't it, Blake? Was it just Japan you had the wrong one?
No, the opposite. Japan was actually the first race back in it. Remember, I joined the lobby and then jumped back out. I changed it for Singapore, then forgot to change it back for Russia. But yeah, Japan I remembered to switch it back. And I'm guessing, Clayton, you forgot to change yours back.
No, I changed it back.
Oh, did you?
I thought that was a sign that all wasn't well in Douchebank HQ.
I thought it was quite funny that we split our liveries up just as we won the title. But you're right. Me and Blake weren't talking for a bit about that.
Yeah, I thought there was a behind-the-scenes kerfuffle.
Nah, just a bit bored of the livery. I think I changed it for one of the Thursday races and just kept forgetting to change it.
My tyres seem to be about 5 degrees cooler now with the setup change, Blake.
Yeah, that's a bit better. I just got a rain in 15 minutes message.
Oh, I didn't check that actually. Did anyone check the weather for the
there was
race?
anything on the floor. Oh, it's all dry for the rest of the weekend.
Right.
Didn't look like there was any rain in practice.
I mean, it's very blue skies. I don't.
Yeah. It's gonna have to come out of nowhere like it did at the end of that Singapore race.
Yeah.
That was a crazy finish.
It's a shame it didn't happen earlier, to be honest.
Oh yeah, a couple of laps earlier would have been great. Let people jump on and take the gamble.
I understand where that best line is through the first sector, but if you get off it at any point, you can't get back on it again. You're compromised just everywhere. Lemmy, you know your game's copying. Did it? What am I trying to say? Did you open the game? Did you like launch the game and then it said update as you tried to get into multiplayer?
So no, I updated and then I realised there was an option to start the game anyway. So I started it and then it wouldn't let me go into multiplayer when I got in the game. So I had to back out and redo it.
So late in the season for this, but incidentally, today was the first time I've seen that copying message, or at least in a very, very long time. And I think it's because the game was open. I think if you
No, I got it without loading the game up.
I
did you?
closed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, we're in the 90s, 94. How long's left?
20
19.
minutes.
Ah, okay, that's fine. I should get 15 minutes-ish. And then all of qualifying, I guess, as well, which is
Going to be entirely ran on a big tank of fuel.
How long's qualifying? Is it 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
18.
18 minutes.
18.
Shut up, Jeff.
Oh, poor Jeff.
Just goes underneath. I know what I'm doing.
Leave me alone.
Oh man, we need Woody here for that impression.
Yeah.
We're at 99%. It's installing. It's done!
Woo!
Come on. Let me in, for God's sake.
Yeah, I've just got a rain message.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
I've just
rage,
in the
don't
garage.
rage,
No, I don't think it's going to come in time for the practice.
There are some
Ooh,
clouds
there's a
out there.
big cloud now. The before the straight.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Say that.
halfway down the
Make it
straight,
in,
the
it's gonna
cloud.
It's
Don't worry. It's just going to be like a normal Sunday with F1. Rain will come at podium time. When everyone's packing up.
Have any of you guys heard the phrase banking sleep?
No.
No.
So apparently the F1 engineers bank sleep in the week, so when they get to a race weekend, they don't need as much sleep.
What? That feels like it's nonsense.
Yeah, I read it on a McLaren blog.
McLaren are full of shit, aren't they?
Tell me what you really feel like.
Hey, lemon of joy.
Hey.
Alright, let's have a look then.
Is that you behind me, Blake?
Yeah.
Is that a hot lap?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm doing anything particularly fast. Action runs.
Thank you.
That's basically what I do 9 times out of 10 through those S's.
Mhm.
You're going to see a lot of that.
Oh. Ooh, nearly lost the front wheel there. I went into the pit barrier, full speed, head on.
Oh,
Wasn't thinking.
that's 1.
I suppose it is actually, yeah.
We'll keep track.
Oh, I thought I was losing a wheel there. That was
Uh,
definitely quick enough.
we've got the old no hand situation going on, I think.
Hey. They normally load in for quali though, don't they?
Yeah.
Thankfully. Chris is going to be very short practice time.
What a shame.
Yeah, even I'm happy about that. Oh, poor bastard. Anyway.
Yeah, it's casting over, isn't it?
I like your gift, Leighton.
Oh, it's getting dark very quickly.
Definitely one of the more dangerous pit entrances, isn't it, this track?
Considering the rest of the track is so wide, with so many...
Yeah.
bits of
Then there's
off.
suddenly a giant concrete wall. Oh, I'm sharing a garage with someone. Is that Blake?
Not.
Ooh,
No.
Or is
that would be interesting.
I've not got anything.
Or is that just,
on
or is that
the-
an AI car? Because it didn't look like a similar colour.
Yeah, so I noticed that last couple of weeks. You still see like cars in there, but not necessarily us.
It looked red, but I think it might have had some purple, so that's not yours.
Yeah, I didn't have a red spanner come up anyway.
Okay, good.
Imagine if we had a title decider and then that happened. And you two sharing a pit garage.
Imagine.
forecast drops in the next few minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be any time now, isn't it? How dark it is. Oh, I had the screen glitch.
The forecast does say rain in 10 minutes, just when I was in the pits just now, so...
Chris is going to leave the pits and it's going to start raining.
Let's drive for the rest of the weekend though, right?
Yes. Hooray, Chris, the slog is over.
The slog has only just begun, actually.
Yeah.
That looks a bit like rain. Am I imagining that?
Whereabouts on track? Oh, just coming out pits. No, just finished starting
Can't
off.
see any.
I
None
can't
for
see any
me.
coming through the last sector yet.
Yeah, last
Okay.
sector seems clear.
Close.
I see any.
Hello.
Evening.
Hello.
Oh, mate.
Evening.
Rain's due any minute, so I'd get your ass out on track.
Is it?
Rest of
What's
the weekend's dry. It's just
Okay.
these last 5 minutes of practice.
Ooh. Second in the speed trap.
Interesting.
Engine turned up or skinny wings?
Oh, definitely engine. Oh, I'm gonna get disqualified. No, no. I almost ended up going the wrong way down the track then.
What?
Like I spun at the really long left-hander,
Oh, right.
and I really spun and ended up almost going back the other way. Oh, I lost a wing. Oh, okay. Is it raining now? For anyone?
Not yet. For me.
Not yet.
No.
Alright.
The first place I saw clouds was at the start of the long straight, so my theory would be that it would start raining around there. And I've just gone through it and it's still dry.
Yeah, Jeff stopped giving time updates. It's just, oh, these are the best tyres for now. That normally means it's starting. Can't see any. If it holds off enough so I can do a quality run.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
bastard.
No.
Just about to start one as well. How well it's doing.
How quickly is it going to get wet?
See?
It's coming down pretty heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Unlucky, Chris.
Oh, do you know what? I've just
There's
realised.
one corner.
Get them into zone.
I was thinking to myself, why is Jeff giving you guys all the updates and nothing to me? I told
You
him
told
to
him
shut
to
up
shut up,
earlier.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm not going to try that quali run, I think.
I'm going to start one, but I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, I might beat my time. Even this
I'm going to beat mine now. More, to be honest.
No, traction up part of the corner's already shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just, yeah.
Guys, have you got... Is it... I think the thing is glitched, the fastest speed trap thing. There's no way I'm first in that.
That was close.
So I was I was looking at Lemon. I didn't even realise.
Yeah, Lemon. Oh.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Chris.
what's going on? Hey, you two.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm manually retiring.
Ah, okay.
Back end went even through turn 2, which is normally not even an issue.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to get a silly grid penalty or anything.
Yeah.
Track's undrivable. On soft.
Oh, it's pretty enjoyable.
Sneaking away there.
Like the end of our Singapore race.
Yeah.
You get half a lap after it starts raining, and then.
Well,
Oh,
probably not worth doing.
Oh, to do another lap, aren't I? Or we're going to get disqualified.
I mean, you can't get grid penalties from practice, can you?
If you hit someone, you can.
Oh,
but
shit.
it's normally just car contact.
Right.
Well, I'm committed now. I'll turn the hot lap mode off, that might help.
Yeah, I would. Because I lost it just down here.
Yeah.
Gently, gently.
Careful. So I really needed that half hour to remember how the hell you do this sector 1.
God.
Apparently you do it at this speed.
Clayton's still out on soft.
Yeah, I'm just having a bit of fun. These will be the most fun laps I do here today, I think.
Fair enough. Well, that cut that short a bit, didn't it?
Oh, it's got dark in it.
This is not the line you're looking for, Chris.
I'm only 5 seconds off my PB. Because the number of spins I had at the second half of it. I'm wondering if I could beat it if I really commit.
Well, you got about half a minute to find in the final sector.
Oh, there's this crash here. Oh shit, I will beat it. No. Oh!
11. Getting quicker.
Smashed it.
Second in the
Is
speed
there-
trap as well.
A sub 210 on the cards if I'm gamble.
I'm just getting a bit of input practice.
Not like you to run low downforce, Chris.
I didn't think I was.
What are you running? You don't have to tell me, but
I think it's 6-8.
okay, that's high downforce. How have you got second in the speed trap?
Just gone awesome.
Well, obviously, but
I think the speed trap's bugged because I was doing lean in the wet and I got first.
oh,
Yeah, it doesn't sound right.
were you actually doing 202 miles an hour? Because that's what it says.
I didn't cross-reference it, but it didn't seem to be correct.
Sounds like a lot. It's
Right, Lemon, I want
It's
to know
not
if you
that
can
long
catch
straight.
me before the time runs out
In the lean or something.
with your inters.
What are you on? Softs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to go from this to quali in the dry. So.
Oh! Oh my goodness me.
That's off-roading.
think I've got further away.
Oh, I've got this lap to do.
Your fuel gonna run out, or you got enough?
No, I got heaps.
Gonna be another improvement.
Yeah.
4 seconds.
3.
Though.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Right. I'm ready for the dry tyre wet weather race then. I finished that one in low fuel mode just to add to the professionalism.
Oh, you're getting close to Lemon.
Turn the fuel up. Of help. Oh, you're still miles away.
Still a whole straight away, yeah.
Yeah, with the corners where you
Yeah,
can
but
get the game.
yeah, this is it. Now.
This is the technical section.
True.
Not over yet.
Well, I can see you.
It's Button and Vettel.
Well,
Canada.
yeah.
It's quite funny switching between the two views.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh no, that's not the line.
Oh no.
Keep your foot in.
Keep your
Oh,
Oh! That's okay. Kept it.
horror.
So you could have that spin
Not one of the
lap
best
before.
episodes of Top Gear, but not bad.
Chris plus 35.2.
it's probably quite representative of the race.
It's looking good for you, Jack. It's looking good.
Yeah, I'm quite confident from that.
But I was on the mediums and you're on the soft. I presume there's quite a big delta.
Well,
Oh dear.
How many laps is a race here?
28.
Yeah, sounds right.
Right.
Sun is out.
Beautiful.
alrighty.
Oh, that's not nice. Alright, let's just get on with it.
Just get on with it.
Just get on with it.
The sooner this race is done, the better.
Is anyone prepared to tell me how hard this track is on tyres?
Quite.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think. Well, I had something weird set up with my first setup because all my tyre temperatures went constantly above boiling. So, like in the coolest part of the track, I think I was still at like 100, which was just ripping them apart. So I don't know. Maybe it is better than that. Fixed it now.
Should I be expecting a two-stopper or one?
I think it's close.
Just trying to figure out how much to practice before I try and set a run.
Oh, this is very responsive.
Yeah, after that, I bet it is.
We should always have a little wet weather session before we before we do this. I don't know whether to be concerned that Clayton, Park, Blake, and Ace are all in the bits still.
Pop's out.
Park's out. I'm coming out now.
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed.
Park was on the first one though.
Sorry, I saw the other. Who's the other black dot then? Who's that?
Chris. Chris is black.
Oh,
now.
okay. Sorry, I thought that was part of, like, dark green dot. Alright, I'm less worried now.
Oh, that was a wank. Things going well.
Yeah, really well.
Oh my gosh.
Got the count.
Wow.
That's big.
Who's coming through the S's? You want a hot lap?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should know where you are.
Jack is first through the speed trap. Lemon is third. Parp is second. All very close. 1 mile per hour in it.
You want a flying lap, Lemon?
Yeah. I mean, I'll call it a flying lap. I'm not sure you would call it a flying lap. But I won't be catching you. Really wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. I'm not so sure. I'm really cruising, but
Okay.
I'll just watch my mirrors. It's fine.
Yeah.
As long as I know.
Just got told I exceeded track limits coming through the pits.
Did someone say a 30 stop strategy?
Oh god. That's actually a little bit embarrassing. Like, that's really, really, really far off.
There's a big difference in tyres. Remember that.
Okay. I hope it's about 5 seconds, Blake, otherwise I'm still going to be really, really annoyed. Oh, God.
Nice, Chris.
What time was that?
That's a second slower than you. It was a second quicker than my first attempt, so that's something.
Okay. You're 30 seconds quicker than your practice then. So.
Yeah. Oh.
How was your lap, Blake? Is that the tyre delta?
It was scruffy. I'm going on soft, so I just wanted to sort of see what that would do.
Mm.
Not worth the medium's risk, not when Jack's so quick off the line.
I think you'll be far enough away, so don't worry about it.
You're P3 at the minute.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah.
You could be first into turn 1.
He will be if he starts there. There's no doubt about it.
So no, it's not a long straight.
It's quite long, isn't
It's
it?
enough. It's a decent little run. You don't need much. Clayton's out, Ace
Oh,
is still
stop it.
watching. What's wrong now?
I've just got back to the pits and seen the times.
Oh.
I'm more dismayed than I was before.
Yeah, I think the medium's about a second and a half off, so
Let's have a look.
take that off
Oh,
your
yeah.
time, and that puts you about right.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
say.
that makes me feel better actually. Yeah, all right. Well, let's see if I can actually do a time on the softs first before we feel better.
Clayton's back in.
You are?
Oh, that was a big improvement. About 7 tenths
You got-
there.
Breaking my heart, Jack.
Oh, nice.
33-3, nice.
Not bad.
Breaking my heart.
I have done quite a bit of practice, remember, so it's...
What was it? A 33-3?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright then.
I mean, I'm still so far old.
I'll be on a hot one, Jack.
Yeah, that's alright, I'm on the left. I'm going quite slowly. It's alright. Should be giving you the toe. Actually, no, it shouldn't have. My teammate's rival here.
It's not going to give me that much when you're cruising, but every little helps.
Yeah. Well, it has been thousandths occasionally, hasn't it? So.
Yeah, that's true.
Those tyres. Oh, nice.
enough to, yeah, I have. Just...
Well, let's do one more run then.
Still no ace. What's he up to?
Excuse me. So what?
Oh, hello. Come on.
There he
What happened there?
is.
Nice.
He's up to third. He's got his rightful place back.
Right, come on. We need to get back and get the lap in here, because that can be improved upon.
Oh, 100.
Come on, Jack, you got him.
Here we go.
I don't know whether to just save my tyres.
Get out there, man. Come on. For goodness sake.
Yeah, alright. It's
Took a lot of persuasion.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, alright.
Yeah, fuck it.
I reckon I can go about half a second quicker than that. Maybe 3 or 4 tenths.
Actually, how many tyres do you get for the race?
It's not like Formula
Brand
2,
new
you get
medium.
loads.
Brand new mediums, brand new hards, and then everything you have in quali.
Okay.
Did you get a pair of, you get a pair of new softs as well, don't you?
Not for the race, no.
Where's the greyed out pair then?
Yeah, there's a greyed out pair, isn't there?
Is
Yeah,
there?
I think you do.
Yeah. There's a greyed out pair of everything.
I'm not aware of ever having a fresh set of softs.
Really?
It was
No,
always
I don't think-
just, it was
no.
always just your least worn quali set.
No, you
As long as you
defo.
pick balanced.
Oh no, sorry, the one that's greyed out is the one that if we did full quali, you'd get for Q3
Oh,
and
is
then
it?
hand back. It's the
got you.
bonus set, so yeah, that's nothing
Fair
to do with the rate. Yeah, if you hover over it, it says returned already.
Okay. You're the time master, Blake.
Well, apparently, yeah.
Alright, come on then.
It was that 100% league we did last season. Had to have
Yeah.
all the knowledge. What to use, what to save. God, Parpy, close again.
Very.
Wow.
First sector letting me down. Jack helped me even a little bit down the back straight.
Right, quick look at the times. Oh, wow. Fucking hell. I can't believe that gap. That is insane.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely alien. Right.
Oh,
Oh.
what a tosser.
What's happened?
Span on turn 1. So that's-
You got
Can
you
you-
got time
can
to
you
go
lean
around
it?
again?
Yeah, can you lean it and cruise round?
I've got a damaged front wing.
Ah.
Oh no.
God, that was a tiny touch as well.
Mm.
What, you crashed? What? Into each other?
No, I was watching,
Side on the exit.
Okay.
and he went over the crest and just lost the back end, and it did like a 180.
Yeah,
And then just-
it's a
it
too
almost
much
just-
curve, I think, on that.
I mean, I've seen rougher valet parking than how you hit that curb. Then that was,
Yeah.
was nothing.
I mean, it's only like light yellow, but it's enough that I don't want to do a quali lap on it. And I've
Oh,
already
this track will kill you with light yellow, yeah.
yeah. Alright, I will preserve these then.
Well, here we go then, Blake. We've got to get some sort of move on, haven't we, to get across the line?
Ah, we've got loads of time.
Yeah, I'm expecting to get across the line. I'm well behind you guys.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I left the pitch at like 1:48 on the clock.
I can massively back it up if you want, but I don't plan to.
Yeah, I was-
Tactics.
Imagine that.
Yeah, we got loads of time.
Dace out yet? My race is out.
Ace
Ace
is
is on his
finally
hot lap
ventured
now.
out, yeah.
What's he on? That's aggression.
Mediums.
Oh yeah, of course he is. Absolutely typical.
Classic fucking Ace.
Right then. This needs to count then. With Ace on the prowl.
I guess you've not gone out, Clayton. Nice.
What have we got? 4th. He's Pip Jack.
Nice.
Not enough quite to catch you, Lemon.
Music to. Oh, I've paused this up, so I'm not going to go any faster though. Oh, actually,
I mean,
might,
unless you can go like 3 seconds faster, then it's even worth using the tyres up.
Well, I've used them now.
Guess what?
What's that?
Shadows fucked me again.
Oh, you used the shadows as a braking marker.
On the last
Well done,
corner,
Blake. Bloody hell.
on the last corner, I used the shadows as a braking marker, and it wasn't there.
Yeah, I found the time in the last
Ooh.
sector actually, because I had a
much munched
sloppy
it.
first sector.
Oh, well, Blake's
It's
done it.
that left-hander before the Istanbul like right-hander. I managed to find a 10.5.
Nice.
What's the Istanbul right-hander? That you mean Tafiki?
Faux turkey.
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
one.
Truly faux turkey.
Toe turkey.
No, faux turkey works better, doesn't it?
Oh, faux turkey.
I think
That's
that's
clever.
the point, right? that's
Oh, is that
what
the
it's
point?
called. I think so.
I thought it
always-
was just tofu and turkey.
Yeah, I think it works on both levels, right?
Well, it works on neither level, I would argue, but
Touche.
Oh, God.
I tell you what, that's as good as it's getting. I'm going to clip that.
None of the actual race.
You know what, guys? I'll just take. Let's just say
Safety
I'll
car
have
till the end.
I'll have 12 points, and that'll do. let's just bank him now.
Get yourself a track style start, lead into turn 1.
Yeah.
Do. Do. Oh goodness me!
Where am I starting 5th?
Hashtag the slog.
Again with this bullshit strategy.
Oh, what are you doing? What's that?
You're looking at your strategy and moaning about it.
Yeah.
Isaac, are you planning on doing the same strategy as before?
I think so,
Ooh.
but it won't let me.
Oh wow.
No, I can't get rid of my 3rd stint.
Yeah, you
No,
can.
me neither.
No.
Just remove one of the other ones.
How?
They won't let me
Yeah, no, the
remove.
button's not there.
What the heck?
You're obviously bit too keen on your tyres.
Yeah, that's weird. But then, oh no, come back. It offered me soft hards.
Come
just
back.
then.
Come back! No, come back!
Oh, that's not right.
It will offer you hards, because obviously hards just go on forever.
Yeah, but now now that I've tried to put on a different strategy, I've put in 3 stints automatically, and now I can't get rid of one.
If we're going to do a bit of faffing, I'm just going to pop to
Oh,
the
wait. I know, I figured it out.
Okay.
That's really weird. Why wouldn't it let you do that? Is it to do with mandatory tyres?
No, it's just it does it sometimes. It just doesn't think what you want to do is viable.
So I've got.
I remember it doing it like France as well. I think where people once stopped, but they just had to override.
Okay. I mean, this is predicting like that. I don't know. Are we sure about this, Isaac? These numbers are.
Two geniuses, I think, are smarter than codemasters. Let's be honest. Don't doubt yourself, boys.
I can't be spooked now. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Loving the poker face here, chaps. Absolutely loving the poker face.
Yeah.
Haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about. No way I can predict what you're going to do in the race.
I think go for it, Jack. The hard's
Yeah,
definitely fast enough.
Who are we waiting for?
Waiting for Jack to choose what tyres to put on.
Oh, right, okay.
I still don't know what I'm going to do, so no one else is going to guess what I'm going to do.
I can't tell whether to do the one stop or not. How many laps is it? 28?
Okay.
Yes.
Literally says on the screen.
Oh yeah. It says it 4 times actually.
Have you decided, Chris?
No.
Fucking hell, chaps.
I mean, one of you might need to make a decision.
Yeah,
at some
I'm
point.
ready whenever someone does decide.
Should we? It's like
I think-
it's like they're taking the piss. Should we
Yeah.
click start? There
I'm-
you go.
I'm-
You got 30 seconds to choose your strategy.
They're fixed to what they're starting with anyway, so yeah, just adapt it on the fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't forget to change it. You got a nice big long straight to do it on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to decide after a few laps.
Yeah, see how the wear goes. Not a bad shout.
I think problem is I haven't tried any tyre out apart from the soft,
Oh.
so I have no idea because of the whole update. So I don't know what the hards are like.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
I think you can actually change. I assume the stuff you change on the formation lap stays. If you're fiddling with
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
For race start, yeah.
Should
I'd
do.
say.
stuff.
Just double check it when you're on the way in. Make sure.
Oh, that's already nice and toasty.
No threat of rain, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, the misses are good for
You
one
can
of the
talk
tyres.
to me now, Jeff.
There's static over the radio, say again.
Did you know that?
Repeat that, there's interference.
Yeah, I'm looking for the menu. Fucking hell, Jeff.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. Understood, copy that.
Chop chop at the back.
Yeah, I was busy fiddling with menus.
He's going to have you sat on the grid for about 5 minutes here.
I know, that happens to me now, is it? Guessing it's going to take over just after this right left hander.
Rain expected for the time being.
No,
No,
We were looking for that brown dot the other time, weren't we?
yeah, I've never seen it since. It was just
It's only on Singapore. Singapore, wasn't it?
Singapore was it? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, must have just been a dodgy track map that they'd left it in or something. Yeah, I haven't spotted it anywhere else. Weird.
I caught up, Blake.
Cool. I think it makes a huge difference to
A
me.
yellow flag.
It always does that.
No overtaking.
Everyone all good? Heard a
like
little
it.
bit of a bang, but I know it exaggerates it on this game.
Got 3 wide.
Fuck off,
no.
yeses.
Why?
You get damage there, Jack.
Yep.
Shite. Sorry. That was,
Worry.
Ooh.
Need to work out what to do with my fires now.
Get on.
How bad is it?
Orange, so
Oh yeah, that's bad. Yeah, you've got to get rid of that.
yeah. I go on to
Like I say, it's just what tyres to put on.
decide pretty quick. Oh no. Oh, you're okay. Cool.
I saw you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna try and fight you off there. Oh, okay. Should have, yeah, you got that, yeah. Oh, I fucked it.
Ooh, fucking hell. Sorry, Ace. I thought I was behind you. Sorry.
Oh, that's gonna make my pit stop longer.
Bloody hell.
What happened?
Hit the pit wall, didn't I? I haven't got a much downforce.
Just to tell that wing, show that wing who's boss.
Yeah.
Teach it to go orange on you.
Yeah. You want to see pain? I'll show you pain. But now I've got to wait like an extra 3 seconds for my wing to...
I nearly lost my wing on Ace's rear end there. Turned into him for no reason whatsoever.
Second race in a row, you stuck your nose up Ace's backside.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Trying to unsettle him.
I've done a lot of running on these.
Take it you went hard, son.
Yeah.
Probably the logical thing to do.
Yeah, I've not done hards with high fuel, so this is interesting.
oh my god. I could trip on the grass then.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Got
I'm so long thinking about strategy.
Got
there.
it.
You've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Really, Ace?
Sorry.
Wow, 2 doses of dirty air. Well, I got a time penalty for my first indiscretion.
Oh.
Oh well, there you go. First of many, I expect.
Yeah.
It looks as though there was some lag there.
Ah, okay.
I could see a little bit on you on the formation lap with there.
Ace is very quick in a straight line today. Oh, where's he going?
Oh!
Was that
What the
lag?
hell? Oh, I felt like I got a boot up the backside there, but
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
I didn't touch you on my screen.
Yeah, I agree. I saw that. That wasn't a touch.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, Ace's car was pretty bad in practice, so it wouldn't surprise me. Turn the lag bubbles are back from the early days.
Ah, that was annoying. That was fun.
What was you doing? Well,
Massively slower, but
yeah, you.
enjoying being a nuisance. Oh well, I've got a nice little fight with Chris coming up.
You might be a bit disappointed.
I don't know, you weren't too far behind, Chris.
Yeah. Seemed to be alright for the first 3 or 4 laps and then suddenly started shooting backwards.
Yeah, same. I guess it's just the tyres going off, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 seconds up the road they are, fucking hell.
I can barely keep on the track through the S's on my own, let alone I'm looking at my back mirror the whole time.
I know, I just didn't want to get too close because after I started just going into tears. Like,
I wasn't sure where I was going or where you were going.
I just thought I'm going to break somewhere where you're not expecting it. Oh.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me.
Gap to the car in front is 15.2 seconds. We need to push now. Use your overtake button for more power. Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
How many fights going on at the minute?
Me and Ace are pretty close, but I think he's got the edge now. He's broken DRS just this lap.
Lemon, you got past Chris as well then.
Yeah, a couple of laps ago. DRS fast on the big straight.
Right.
Too exciting.
Pretty powerful DRS here, or?
He's very, very, very powerful.
Okay.
I'm going to end up with about 9 or 12 seconds of penalties, I think. My estimation.
Oh, I do have wing damage, I've just found. Probably when I drove into Ace.
Check mine actually. I mean, Jack collided.
Yeah, did we bang in the side?
I don't know. Like I think my front wing was like well clear, so I don't think. But I couldn't see you when we made contact. I don't think. I could see the arrow, but.
Is that where I picked up my damage, or?
I think so. Where I thought there was a touch. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I hit you from the rear.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't think so.
damage.
What's happening at the front?
About a
pitting.
4-second gap. I'm pitting, and used to on the mediums are right pain. I think I'm going to split you here. You just
What's
started
going on?
lapping a bit quicker, so.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards
Oh, Mr. Buttons, take the fucking minutes off.
I'm switching to the 2.
You did you get a penalty?
Yeah, coming in.
Entry. I noticed it suddenly ticked from 3 to 6.
Yeah. Let's see. Like I said, this is just a bit of fun, this one, isn't it?
stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Oh dear.
So trying to work out my strategy here.
Yeah, me too.
What, you're trying to work out yours or mine?
Mine, I keep not coming in because I haven't figured out what to do.
If you keep doing that long enough, it'll make your decision for you.
Yeah, I've made one decision. It's what tire to go on now.
Jack, your decision might be made, isn't it? If you just stick it out, or are they too slow?
Nah, they're not too slow, but just whether they will be after 20 odd laps. My only concern. Don't know how long these hold on for with performance.
They don't tend to give up too much.
No? I don't know, I'll see. If it gets really bad, I'll come in.
Oh wow, you were still there.
I got in a nice little rhythm at the minute though. So. It is possible apparently on this track.
Let's get rid of him.
Yeah. He says it's going extremely wide. Anyone else struggling to get their ERS back?
Yeah. I guess there's not really any super hard braking zones there.
Not loads. I don't know, there's a couple.
First corner in the one after the straight is pretty
Yeah.
tricky.
I'm only picking up another couple of percent each.
halfway. Fucking hell.
Can I tell you one of the plot holes in Wonder Woman, which doesn't ruin the story? You can say no. If anyone says no, I'll shut my face. But it's
No, it's fine. It's just interesting that you're going to give us plot details without spoiling anything.
there's a bit where they read a book
Right.
about the fall of the Mayan Empire. This book was apparently written by the Mayans. It's a printed book, I should add, so that's one other little plot hole within a plot hole. The page where they were reading about the downfall of the Mayans in the Mayan book that was printed was in the middle of the Mayan book. So I just wanted to point that one out. It just came to me. I'm actually going to rewatch that film with a notepad.
Maybe part 2 of the book was 2021, The Mayans Return.
No, the film doesn't. I don't think the film's got anything to do with Mayans. I wasn't really paying attention to the plot as much as the plot holes. So yeah, I really don't think that is a spoiler. I'm sure you could extrapolate something from it. But... So both Blake and Parp, you both pitted again, right? So you're doing 2, it looks like.
No, they
No, I think
pitted
we're both on
around
ones.
10 or 11, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you started on softs, didn't you? Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
When did you pick, Chris?
I think lap 13. They were completely dead by the time I pitted.
Yeah, but was that a deliberate choice to extend as softs, or were you just indecisive?
No, I wanted to go straight to the mediums, just in case the hard was awful.
Yeah, it's not wonderful, I'll tell you now. But let's get me around.
I just figured because I'm not driven on either medium or hard yet, I didn't want to jump straight to hard and find it really difficult.
Might have made a mistake or something.
I dropped. I was losing about 7 seconds a lap. The last 2 laps I was out on my my best lap, so I could have done a whole extra pit stop if I'd done an extra lap or 2.
Yeah. No, I could tell I was picking up time against you on the hards. So,
Yeah.
towards the end there. See when you're...
I think I lost like half a second or something for a couple of laps, and then I should have come in, waited one more, and lost a huge chunk of time. I just completely couldn't get round. I don't know which corner. One of the corners in sector 2, I just couldn't get round it, so I ended up miles wide and almost stopping.
Yeah.
Like a spin, but too slow to spin.
Oh, lemon.
Yeah, little spinny route.
How far ahead of Chris were you?
I was
About 10
19.
seconds.
11 now. Oh, no, 9 now actually.
Mmm.
pits.
From the mediums, yeah.
We're approaching a big window. You'll be on the softs.
I was going to go soft hard, by the way, Jack.
Yeah.
When at the start trying to figure out what to do, that's what I settled on. I only changed because your situation changed. I figured like if I can get onto the mediums and have 8 seconds on you, I should be okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I have to do something. Well, you're going to have to do something horrendously wrong at this point.
I'm surprised I haven't yet. I did in the only practice race I did. I was pretty much all penalties. What were you going to do before your wing damage?
I will not disclose that at this time.
Feisty.
Oh, look at me, my name's Jack,
you
I've
when
got
you are.
secrets.
You know, it's an active case, so.
Your plan was to knock your wing out and pit on lap 1.
It is the strategy.
Just hoping he took someone out with him, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really hoping I would, but never bloody works.
How long's a pit stop around here?
about 18 seconds, I think.
Yeah, 18, 19.
Clayton and Ace look close.
Look like they're side by side for most of the first sector.
That was mostly Aces doing. Bloody idiot.
That is shouting at himself even.
You might have been shouting at me, but there wasn't much more I could have done.
We want to pit this lap, so push now.
I think this is going to be the rest of my race. Unless you want to have a little spin, Chris.
I'll not disclose that information at this time.
Hey!
You can win that place back.
I was just starting to make a slight dent there, Blake.
Yeah, I noticed you suddenly lost about a second and a half. What happened?
My voice has gone from not talking for ages. It's the left-hander at the end of the straight. Don't usually lose the back end there, so it caught me by surprise. Just half span.
Yeah, that's not a normal place for it to go. Yeah, you just kept pulling out them really quick laps, and if you were like maxing fuel and battery, yeah, sometimes you were taking a good 6 or 7 tenths out of me.
There was one where I maxed stuff out, yeah. I think the rest was a couple of tenths at best.
Oh, you cunt.
Oh, is that a bit of wing gust yet?
A little bit.
Are you still on the hards?
Some softs on, have some fun.
Oh, I might have to. Yeah, I'm still on the hard. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just a pre-warning, you got me coming as well.
This is a bad place.
You'll have Isaac about 4 seconds back.
Okay.
Do you reckon you can live the rookie fastest lap dream?
Oh, Jack.
I'm a little bit wider out there than I thought you were, Kenny, there. I'm gonna have to fucking give it a go, aren't I?
Yeah.
Nothing else for
Do
it.
it for the rookies everywhere.
I'm not sure your teammate would be too impressed with that if you do.
2 reasons to do it.
Hmm.
I'm sure he'd support you.
Sure. How bad is it? Light orange. Can't really hold
Done
them.
well on the mediums as well. I'd have thought one of the soft boys would have got that by now, but no. What was it, Pat? About 34-0, wasn't it?
Not quite, but on the way there.
Oh, I thought it was low.
It was a 34.
I know mine's a 795, and I thought it was a good bit away.
This has been a rubbish race.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
That's 9 seconds of
Quarters.
penalties.
3/4 done.
Be awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
This is our limit, right? 75% for points.
Please no one bring out safety car.
What is the current fastest lap?
I think I'm probably the biggest danger of a safety car. I think I've brought the. How many have I brought out? I brought one out in Hungary, one out last week.
Well, you're not going to beat Master Von Baster's 100% record.
Did I bring out one in Azerbaijan as well? Or was
You
there already
indirectly caused one at Spa. You didn't know much about it, but
one? Oh yeah, yeah. Come on, I'm not having that one. But I think I've.
Baku,
Oh no,
I think you
maybe.
did.
Oh no, Baku. Yeah, Baku I did because I crashed under safety car when you crashed, and then I crashed out properly later and caused another one. I think.
Oh, Baku was crazy.
Yeah, so they're the 3 times that I've crashed out and safety car.
Not sure on fastest lap, Clayton. Just a low 34. I think it's a very low 34.
Ah, okay. It's a few temps off then.
134.2, Jeff says.
Oh, you can ask Jeff that. Brilliant.
Yeah, bottom of the menu.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that.
I'll try another one. Change my differential, not that rich. Oh, never mind.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
What's next week? Is it Mexico?
Yeah.
Which will feel dreamy compared to this.
Fucking hell. I'm just living for Brazil. That's what I need.
After this corner, Chris, is that right?
Yeah, which I'll just pull over here. Okay.
I messed up, yeah.
Um,
Get round this bit, go all the way round here.
there's a yellow flag as well.
Lemon
Yeah,
spin, I
I've
think.
spun.
Oh,
Just a dream for Chris.
it is.
I've got big
You're
red
close.
tyres. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
He's
Oh.
passed
Gone
me.
again.
He's passed me.
I'll just go wide here for you, Blake. Look,
Ooh,
there you
followed you off, but yeah, thank you.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't drive.
You
The
have-
tyres be cooked. Tyres be cooked.
you gotta just.
They're not even red, though.
On temp, so that
No, they're
Oh.
not. They're not even red.
normally they are, yeah. That's normally the thing.
go. Well, I'm
Chris, it's
excited now.
P5 again.
Chris, you got a
fuck.
20-second lead.
Yeah.
You're home and hosed.
I was kind of looking at you anyway because we were going the same pace and you had the penalties, but I didn't
Yeah.
really think I was going to catch you.
Yeah, the gap was fairly, like, fine.
We were stuck
Like,
at
I was
11 on
kind
it.
of- yeah. There's, like, no big issues, but, that was a unexpected spin and then dead tyres. I think the tyres were hot, but they just weren't shown as hot. It was defo in the temp aisle. Aisle? What? The temp dial.
Can we get through these corners, Parp, and then I'll let you.
Okay.
Right, you just go. Just.
Cheers.
Yeah, that was unlucky. Me and Park both caught you at the worst half of the track, I think.
Yeah.
You need to slow down.
Oh, I got a penalty warning for that as well. Jeff.
Oh,
I think because in both cases I got a warning because I went off like at track limits places, so I probably just used my 2 warnings.
You don't want to say they used 2 up.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I literally got a penalty when I did a 3-lap practice race, and I haven't had a single one apart from them yet. Yeah, all I can say is I've probably held you both up for a similar amount of time, but
I think the rule
It's
is
cool.
it 3 corners or 6 corners in real
Well,
flags?
3.
It's
with
3 flags.
posts. Yeah, 3
Yeah.
Oh,
flags.
is it post? Okay.
And both of them caught me at the end of the sector 2 straight. And it's hard to. I don't even know
Yeah.
what racing line you take through there. So
Yeah. And then there were yellow flags for lemon spin as well, confusing things. No.
Yeah.
Did what you could, it's all cool.
That is a horrible section to try and figure out how to unlap yourself there, yeah.
Do you know what, Lemon? I'm about a pit stop back from you, which is really fucking annoying.
Yeah. I've had a bit of a shocker, to be fair.
Yeah, sounds like it. I was about 8/10 off fastest lap, which is not good.
Yeah, sensible part.
What's that?
Hitting. Protecting fastest lap.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's annoying. I was just going to go in.
Oh, can you stay out a lap longer?
Oh, fuck it, let's go for it. Why not?
You're not going to challenge Chris?
No, he's 20 seconds down the road and he's got 6 seconds.
Oh, is it 20 seconds now?
Oh, Ace is in as well.
Yeah, shut up, Clayton. He doesn't need to challenge me. Let me have this.
I want to roast Jack, that's what I want to do. Oh, I've got a wing to change, that's not going to help.
Oh,
No.
oh boy.
No.
Oh man.
Oh, the
Oh,
rookie
boy.
championship.
That's
It's another twist. But Lemon's going to be rapid on them stuff, you'd hope.
I hope so.
Oh, he's flat in traffic.
Who's that? Is that Clayton?
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
You crack on.
I just saw yellow.
I had my chance to get ahead of Ace and I couldn't do it. Wasn't fast enough on these tyres.
You go, mate, you go.
I'm being told by Jeff to push hard.
Well,
I think
I
it
mean,
is.
you've essentially got 14 seconds on me, so I wouldn't worry too
Oh
much.
god, yeah, you got a big penalty. Golly, gosh.
Does you think you've got 17 seconds a lap on me to get me by the end?
Yeah, you did.
You going for fastest lap, Lemon?
Nah, don't worry.
You might as well.
Or he'll need to pull back if he wants to go for it.
Oh, okay.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, how close Ace can get to Party.
I'm devastated by that. I thought I had the 4-point swing on Jack at the last. Desperately need
sorry,
a couple of
I
them.
wasn't thinking about that.
Why would you?
Yeah, it shouldn't affect you what you do at all, should it? It's
Well, if I realised I had to change my wing, I wouldn't have pitted, but I didn't realise I had to.
I'm coming up behind you again, Chris. I'm a few seconds back. We might be okay to the line. I'm
Oh,
also
well.
going for fastest lap, so
I'll just let you pass. I've got 30-second gap behind me. I'm just going to
Oh.
park here.
Go on, Lemon.
that's perfect. Thank you.
Don't get disqualified.
Don't get used to that level of compliance.
Your teammate will be raging seeing that.
Oh, it's a
Well done,
Blake win.
Blake. That is a huge. I mean, what is that winning streak now of winning? That's long.
It's only
Feels
3,
like-
that. 3.
Is it just 3? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
It feels like you've won every race I can remember.
Yeah, me too.
Like, since the first 3.
Oh, there it is.
Fastest lap.
Oh,
I'll just come out of Richbode now, shall I?
I wonder how important that fastest lap will be at the end of the year.
But that's all it's going to be for the rest of the season. I think I said this to you earlier, didn't I, Clayton? Anyone in second is just just give up.
Do you want me
Get
to let you
fastest
pass,
lap.
Ace, or...? Ah, sorry, he's going for it. Wait, what?
He's having it anyway. How far off was he? Oh, 8 cents.
8 tenths. Nowhere near.
What? What What?
It's 11.
Oh! Lemon's actually crashed before the line.
Yeah, on the last corner.
You crashed before the line, Lemon. Are you out?
Yeah.
You didn't finish?
What?
I mean, I was about
Points away.
3 yards away from the line. I was also in last place already, by the way. Just
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had someone behind you still. Okay, wow.
But is that 75% distance?
I don't think it is.
No, fun calculations.
Oh, what a bizarre race that was. Oh, an error has occurred. That means my video hasn't captured. Excellent.
No.
no.
Good reminder, though.
Have to document that historic race.
Actually, I don't know why I'm capturing that, because I had a really boring race.
Sorry, Jack. I don't know what happened in that first bit. I hope I didn't.
No, it's fine. I should know better than to follow that closely through S's, because it's always a bit of a variation.
I was really worried when me, you, and Ace were side by side at the start.
Oh
of those
God,
races.
yeah.
I was thinking this is going to end badly. I thought about just pulling back, but then I thought, well, no, why should I?
Yeah.
And then, inevitably someone.
Was it 3 of us through turn 2?
Yeah.
Or- okay, yeah. Because I shot up the outside up turn 1, didn't I? We were abreast through turn 2, and then obviously you came in front for the S's, but I didn't know where Ace was at that point. So.
Right. Well, congratulations to Blake again. Feels like you're doing a lot of this.
What a bastard.
What was your race like?
Yeah, doing a bit of a Vettel at the minute. Had the break in the season, and then I think it's pole and the win 3 times now. But they've all been close. It's basically just copy and paste the last 2 races where just snuck it on pole, kept the lead off the line, and then Part was always within a couple of seconds of me. I mean, there really wasn't a lot to say about that race. Main bit really was, coming to the end of the soft stint, the gap between me and then Ace and Clayton was around 18 seconds, which is about a pit stop. So I didn't want to pit too early because the mediums were going to get sketchy at the end anyway, doing the 1 stop. Then I was trying to push and just eke that gap out to about 20. I think once it got to about lap 7, the mediums were obviously coming into their own, and I just couldn't. I realised I wasn't going to be able to jump it, so I pitted. Did you pit the same lap, Clayton? I think you did.
You pitted at the same lap.
Yeah. I think I probably still would have slotted between the 2 of you anyway, but it probably would have been close. Then it was just really about getting past Ace as safely as possible, given the obvious connection issues. I think you mentioned it in the race, Clayton. Ace was really quick in a straight line. Even with DRS and battery, it took me right to the end of the straight to get alongside. Where did I... So I failed at the first attempt, and then I think into turn 1, I got at the inside.
Oh yeah, we were side by side, and I was like, "Is he still there?" That was scary. That balls from both of us.
Yeah. I was late on the brakes into turn 1, which got us side by side. Yeah, again, vision wasn't great, so I wasn't fully sure where the race was. And then we did turn 2, and then the start of the S's side by side, which, looking back, was probably a big risk. As I say, with the connection issues, that could have been horrendous. But thankfully, we got through it all right. I think Papa come out from his stop that lap as well and was about 5 seconds behind. So he would have had to overtake Ace as well, which he did, but he seemed to do it pretty efficiently. Parp, I think, had a better pace on the mediums. Yeah, he was definitely chipping away at the gap until he lost about 2 seconds, as he heard in the chat, at the end of the big straight. The gap pretty much just sat around 3 to 5 seconds until he pitted at the end, which is a sensible thing. And I mentioned this to Clayton in practice earlier. I think between the 2 of us, if you're not going to win the race, you're just making sure you defend that fastest lap just to limit this swing. So that's about it. Yeah, the video is not going to be very exciting, aside from that side-by-side with Ace. But yeah, really good again. Really good for the win. 4-in-1s are pretty good.
Nice work. Well, from the bride to the bridesmaid, Poppy. How was your race?
Yes, can hear you.
Yeah, you dropped out earlier, but you're okay now.
Nice. Oh, he's still in the lobby. Yeah, I'd given up on escaping DRS because I think you kept it within half a second of the first lap. I decided I wasn't going to spam the battery because you were just keeping in touch, and then it just, yeah, it was towards the end of the second lap, wasn't it? It just crept over 1.2 or so. That might be it, yeah. Yeah, as soon as I saw it click over 1 second, it battery. Oh, I was, yeah. I don't think so because I've had some truly shockers in the other league. I wouldn't spar on Sunday, but I only did sort of 5 laps before. I can't imagine it'd have too much difference. I think I'm cutting out the silly errors which has plagued my season early doors. Like here, I'd sniffed around qualifying on mediums, then I just thought it's not worth it. You need to have the track position and deal with it afterwards. But it has been so close, though, hasn't it? Yeah, I think Russia and Japan margin of victory was less than 2 seconds, and probably wouldn't have been much higher this time. It's just not making any mistakes. I just think it's tidied up. Tidied up my driving and just finding that edge in quali. Yeah, because I'd only got, I think, 1 or 2 poles in the first 14 or so. I found a bit of pace there now, which is giving me the track position, and then, yeah, I think that's helping. But God, yeah, it's going to be so stressful if this carries on for the next 3 races. So much concentration and qualifying coming down to hundreds and thousands.
God, I hope this goes to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Assuming we keep sort of monopolising the top 2, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible.
But yeah, it's not over. Yeah, it's hedging that way, thankfully. Yeah, it let me set a medium soft up in my one bit of practice earlier with Ace and Clayton, but yeah, it wouldn't let me do the soft medium here. I mean, my mediums were about 73% crossing the line. They weren't very nice at the end. It's a good job, really. I didn't pit a lap earlier. Yeah, I think you summed it up. But I probably had the edge on the softs, but you had the edge on the mediums. It's just a bit of a race too hard, but yeah, having the track position and just that couple of errors by you just kept edging the gap out a bit too much. Ace, who also had a crack at fastest lap, I believe.
Was I? Yeah, but I didn't have any fast fuel left at the end of the event, really, so I couldn't really get close. Well, that was such a weird race. Yeah, I had too many battles with the midfield, so I had no shot at the front two. I felt like the pace wasn't bad, but it wasn't quite enough. But I felt like the strategy might have given me a chance, but that was gone after lap one. I just I got on the inside and just Lemon passed me and Jack passed me, and even Clayton passed me on lap one. I just went backwards.
Even Clayton.
I heard it. Noted.
For fuck's sake. Even because he started 7th and I started 3rd. Anyway, yeah, it was frustrating because I kind of knew that I was fairly quick today. I really like America, but yeah, the first like half of the laps just completely ruined any chance I might have had at a little pop at the front too. But it was some fun battles. It was bloody shame that Lag just intercepted twice between me and Lemon.
Twice?
I had a cheeky dive bomb down the inside at the end of the straight, and it probably wasn't a good place to have it because I was a bit far back. But I didn't touch him, but Lemon reacted as though I had touched him, so I'm guessing it did lag at that point. And then a lap or two later, we were going through sector 3, and Lemon just spears off to the right, and I have to slam on the brakes just to avoid going to the back of him. So that sucked as well. And then you, Mr. Buller, were an irritant for the rest of that first stint. I just couldn't get rid of you until the end of it. And by that time, I was like 18 seconds behind Parp, or 20 maybe, I don't know. So yeah, it was. I think I was still probably gonna get 3rd, but it was just a little frustrating that I couldn't run my proper pace at the start of the race. But it made for some interesting video, I think. There was definitely some battles out there with a lot of the field.
Did you lose your point of view, or did you get it back?
No, I've got it. So I think it
good.
might have been an error with the network or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've got it. So it's all good. But yeah, I'll take a 3rd. It's Well, are we even on points now? We're very close on points now.
I
aren't
think
we?
you might have edged it there by 1 point. I guess.
Yeah. Yes. Ace ahead by a point.
Okay. Yes, that leaves 3 races to go.
What's your? Do you like the last 3?
I love Abu Dhabi. Mexico is okay, and Brazil is just damage control for me. I'm not good at Brazil.
God,
So
it could come down
it's-
to Abu Dhabi then.
It really could come down to Abu Dhabi.
Bloody hell. Well, I don't know. I thought your pace after the pit stop when you had clear air, I couldn't catch you. Couldn't get close. I had the faster soft tyre than you, and I think you were still going faster than me with old softs. So you're able to keep the pit stop, which is what I was trying to dig into, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
my
but because I
race.
was too far back apart, Pop had the free go at getting the fastest lap. Otherwise, I would have had to go at that proper.
Well, I thought you did well when you got the podium, which is what that was like your minimum requirement, really, wasn't it? So from that point of view, job done. My race evolved around Ace, really. He's the only person I'm really sort of fighting. I'll just post in the chat my point of view of Ace and Lemon's lag. It doesn't look like it looked like Lemon lost it on his own, so yeah, definite lag. Yeah, I didn't bother with qualifying. Just wanted fresh tyres because I was planning to do the one stop. Well, you'll see it. Planning to do the one stop. Got surprisingly high up in the first sort of sector of the first lap. I was like, oh, hang on a minute, we're all right here. Then me and Ace were chasing down Lemon, which was a really good fight, and I was so happy that Lemon was there to sort of put the cork in Ace's bottle. At one point, I was behind Ace. I think he went wide at the final corner, so I tucked up the inside. He had the better drive, and I went to sort of get behind him as quickly as possible, and I actually damaged my front wing. I found out much later into the race. It was
I thought you were gone at that point.
I couldn't believe it.
I was surprised you were still in the straight line.
Yeah, it didn't. It was just a bit mad. But so from that point of view, I'm quite happy with how I did. Super focused while I was fighting Ace. Pitted earlier to do 2 stops, trying to undercut him because I had a sense that he would be too quick once he broke DRS, which was right. And
What's going on?
Can we stop?
That's my race. Lemon, you left your mic on, mate.
Sorry. Extracurricular activity.
Yeah. Much like Ace needed to get fourth, I needed to get fourth, and I got that. Keeps my slim hopes alive because I'm not going into tracks I really like now. And I hated this one. Didn't do any practice at all. We did that one race before, and it wasn't representative at all of how I did. So happy it's out of the way, and I prefer Mexico. So hopefully practice will be a bit more fruitful. But yeah, happy with that. Interesting first half and a nice quiet second half. Now on to story of the day. 5th place.
Mm-hmm.
He's done it again.
Back-to-back 5th places.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
London buses and all that.
Yes, I am a racing god. That's all I have to say on it. Yeah, no, I did not like this track at all in practice, but somehow drove a clean race with no crashes, no spins, no penalties. I don't know how, but I got into rhythm for the first time ever on this track. So, maybe missing practice was the key. Yeah, it was a relatively dull race, really. Like at the start, I was last. It was so nearly stayed in DRS range when the DRS started. I was like 1 second and 500ths behind Clayton. I just couldn't quite. I wanted to try and steal DRS for a couple of laps because Jack had spun, and I thought we might end up close at the end. But it doesn't matter what I did. I've rich fuel and all my ERS. I still couldn't stay in range. So I just kind of drove around, trying not to do anything silly. I think I had 34-second lead on Jack because he had to pit on lap 1, but he was on hards and might go all the way to the end. So I just kind of decided to one stop onto mediums, so that worst case would be level, but I would have tyres that were 15 laps newer and a softer compound. And if you had to pit again, then I should be okay. So I was really just trying to make sure I beat Jack. That was going all right. I think I stayed out till lap 13 or 14 before I pitted. So the softs were high 70%, and Jeff was telling me to they were going to go off a cliff by the time I eventually pitted.
Risky.
So that was a little bit. It was, yeah. I did a lap longer than I should. I lost, I think, 6 or 7 seconds in the last lap. But I came out 7 seconds clear of Jack and had the tyre advantage, so I felt pretty safe there. And then, like, I think Lemon had a wobble or a spin or something, and it basically, I meant he had 6 seconds of penalties, and it was 13 seconds ahead of me, and I just thought he came that gap close to 11, so I didn't know if he had damage or if he was going to have to pit or if he had get another penalty. So I kind of spent 5 or 6 laps trying to squeeze that gap down, try and get it down to 9 seconds in case of a time penalty. And I was surprised to find we were going the same speed. So I assume he had damage. I don't know, but I kind of for the first time felt like I was trying to keep a gap keep a gap down, which I've not had to do yet all season. I'm always miles off the back of anybody else. So that was quite nice for like just trying to make consistent laps.
Someone's having fun.
Yeah. And then Lemon had his own nightmare again. He did another spin. I don't know what's happening because I was trying to let Blake through at the time, but we suddenly drove past the Lemon who was on his sideways and couldn't start the car up again. So kind of just like that, I went from 11 seconds down to 20 seconds ahead. So just wanted to make sure I got home nice and clean. I thought I was going to get 4 points on Jack, which I think I kind of needed as a minimum to keep our fight alive. But it's just the 2, so I'm really happy to have beaten even Lemon. Even if it involved him getting spun out by some lag and then having 3 other spins. That was my my risky target this year, is to beat a non-rookie. So I'll take that. I'm really happy.
Nice. Well, it was good. I mean, you didn't have any penalties at all, and you made the one-stop work. Only you and Blake did that, so you're in good company there. Next up was Jack, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I had a nightmare. So yeah, lap 1, I ran into the back of Lemon, I think not for the first time, and got damaged through the S's. So I had to pit. Yeah, I had to pit lap 1, went onto the hards. So I was planning on going on the hards the whole way, since they by the time I pitted again for the second time, they weren't too bad at all. But yeah, coming out of the last corner, just got a little bit too eager on the throttle and spun round, hit the pit wall. Had to pit again, went in the softs, tried to get fastest lap, didn't. And then yeah, Lemon, for reasons unknown, went in, and I think obviously didn't realise he had to change his wing, so I ended up ahead of that. But really, I didn't end up with anything off my own merit. It was sort of just my pace wasn't terrible fine apart from those 2 incidents. But yeah, it's just a very boring race. I'm glad I wasn't 2 places behind Chris, because that would have been devastating. But
what is the gap between you two? Do we know what it was?
It was 9 points.
It's 11 points on drop round, and if they want to take the whole season, it is only 7 points.
Oh, that's close. But even 11's close.
They've both missed 1 race, so it's pretty fair on the full standards.
Yeah.
That's going all the way. This would have been a big
because I got that 4th, wasn't it? That's the only reason I'm still ahead. Yeah, exactly. So it's a big delta. But it's still exciting though. It's going to go all the way up to the wire, isn't it?
Well, I think the people we had. Sorry, Chris.
No, I was saying Jack needs to have a DNF or a nightmare race at some point. I think if you just go around 1 place behind me, you'll still beat me.
Yeah, I suppose I will. Just about.
It's close enough. Yeah, a retirement.
Yeah, not much of a margin, is it? Or even just a couple of 2 places behind. Like that'll be enough,
Mm.
I think. Ooh. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
God. Well, I think that's. Oh no, there isn't. There was someone else who didn't finish.
Really?
Questionable whether we should give him the points. I think he was 1 yard short of finishing. Lemon.
I'm not sure I even want him, to be fair. You can have him. Yeah, I had a bad one. Like qualifying went better than I thought in terms of position, but probably as expected in terms of like time back from Parp and Blake. I was quite disheartened to see how big the gap was. But had it not been for you and Ace doing an alternate strategy, I think I probably would have been fifth. Start went all right. Jack, as ever, gets a cracker of a start from directly behind me, and he's ahead going into turn one, but he had the wider angle, so I kind of tucked back in, and Ace was on the inside. We continued round, kind of three abreast, round turn two. Then Ace thought better of it, got out of it. Jack and me continued through the next couple of corners side by side. Then it seemed like Jack thought better of it, and then I didn't quite have my line right for the S's, so I probably didn't turn in where I would normally turn in, and Jack hit the back of me, which I'm sorry about that, Jack. It wasn't.
No, that's not your fault.
One of those things, but I know it's crap when it happens, though, isn't it? Especially right on lap one. And then there was somehow a little bit of a gap between me, Clayton, and Ace, which I did my best to maintain for the first 4 or 5 laps before they were all over me. Ace, that first move where I said really, that was because there might have been lag. I didn't see any evidence of it particularly, but it just seemed like one of those moves where you did go for a bit of a lunge down the inside, but it was like if I hadn't turned away, then we would have made contact. So that's why I was like, really? Because it seemed like you were way too far back to try that. But then when you said it was lag, I wasn't sure where you could see me and all that kind of stuff. So
if you'd have turned in, I could have turned in as well because I had enough lock left to be able to cut the corner.
Right. Okay.
So
okay.
it was a bit cheeky of me, I have to admit, but I just wanted to get on with it.
Yeah, from my point of view, I was steering like just the right side of the cone, which would have been taking like a hefty chunk of curb, but obviously
it wasn't an out of control maneuver. So
no, I don't think the speed was particularly high, but I don't think if the positions correlate between our two screens, I think I avoided us having contact there by steering in the opposite direction of the corner, and I shouldn't have really had to have done that. But equally, nothing came of it, so it's fine. And then, so I just kind of lost it. Had a bit of wheel spin coming out of the corner, and then I think was it the same lap? No, it was a few laps later, wasn't it? Going through the following corner, where I spun it, and I think I probably did spin it. I think there was maybe like a slight touch as we were going through the right-hander, but then I think it was on acceleration, like maybe a second following that I got out of shape. So I don't think the two things were related. So that was my mistake. And then obviously that was a bit annoying because I was quite enjoying being really slow in front of you two. Being a bit
I don't think you were that slow, were you? Not really.
no, you weren't that slow.
No, but I think I was slower, and I knew that ultimately it wasn't going to last very long. So it was annoying that it only lasted a couple of laps. And then fine until the pit stops. Spun it coming out of turn one of the laps, and then spun it coming out of the stupid left-hander before the turkey turn, which is when Chris gained all the time on me. Cause that's when I think my tyres must have been overheating, but I skipped through the menus and everything looked green, but I guess it obviously wasn't. So I made a mistake and spun into the wall, and then I was just kind of a bit sick. So I pitted, not realising I damaged my wing, because by my maths I would have come out just ahead of Jack, because I think the gap was about 4 seconds behind at the end. Yeah. So I should have probably been just ahead of him, but obviously with the wing change, it put me behind, and then then it was just all over really. So I did a big tank slapper over the line, and I think I took my rear wheel off like about I don't know, about 10 yards shy of the line or something like that. So yeah, not great. Although it's probably the worst track on the calendar for me. Maybe next week might rival it, but I'm not that devastated. I should have probably used my brain and not pitted, and then I would have let Chris have a couple of extra points over Jack. But that obviously wasn't at the forefront of my mind when I pitted. I kind of wanted to pit to have a little scrap with Jack, but that was blown out of the water anyway by the time I changed my wing.
I just had a look at the braking for the first time, Lemon, and I think you probably got a red arrow, but I wasn't quite alongside you. But had you turned in, I think you might have clipped me, and I would have probably been the one to spin out, so it would have been my fault. So
I got a red arrow, like probably like 20 meters before the corner, maybe.
Yeah.
Like as I'm already on lock to turn in, but like I wasn't anticipating the move, so maybe that's why I didn't react as early. But
although you shouldn't have been either. I would think I was too late on the brakes.
Yeah, don't worry. It wasn't a big deal. It was like you said. It definitely wasn't out of control. It wasn't like you were steaming in there like 50 miles an hour over what you should have been or anything. I just it just caught me off guard a little bit. That's all. But yeah, not a great race, but that certainly was not even in the top 5 bad moments. Hey, so don't worry about that.
Oh dear.
I'm just going to post Lemon spinning across the line because I thought he had crossed the line and then spun the car. You can't do that in this game, but you can in other games. And I was going to crash into him. And I don't know if I would have DNF'd going at 150 miles per hour inches away from the finish line. I don't know what would have happened there.
That would have been hilarious.
If I had the
momentum, you drive past me very close. I did notice that.
Because I thought you were gone. I thought you passed the line. It was a DRS line. I got confused at the very, very end. I couldn't figure out why someone would do that. Right, yeah. Any other business? Anyone else want to?
Let's just all look forward to Mexico.
I think special shout out to Jack to revealing strategy in the pre-race screen.
Oh wow! I'm literally about 2 yards from the line there.
Yeah, you're well close.
I'm right on it.
But unfortunately, you've got to take all your points away because.
I'm not even sure. How many points do you get for where did I finish 7th?
Yeah, you just get the same amount.
No, I'm just wondering. Yeah, 6th for 7th. I'm just wondering if that's probably not in my drop rounds quota, is it?
No, you're carrying that. For Vietnam, you got 4 points. That's the next one that's going to come in. So I can't see you finishing low. Well, we don't even bloody get 8 people anymore.
Well, I'm going to win Brazil, obviously, so that'll be fine.
I would love you to.
Not sure about Mexico and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, look forward to Brazil next to Mexico and Abu Dhabi. Not particularly keen on that.
If you're fast at Brazil, Lemon, like proper fast, me and Ace might have a real problem there.
Oh yeah, we will have a real problem playing 100%.
I hope so.
Do you know who else is fast at Brazil? Master Von Blaster.
Yeah, I hope.
If he's consistent around there and he turns up, that is genuine problems.
Nah, he's not going to be consistent enough, surely.
You say that, but he beat me in a 5-lap race. I realise it's a bit longer when you do a GP, but still.
If it rains, I am scared.
Oh, I really hope it doesn't rain.
No more rain, please.
It's Brazil. It's likely.
Yeah, Brazil's the last chance we're gonna get.
I don't want it.
I do want it.
Right, I'm gonna go. Cheers for that. Well, I don't know how to say cheers.
It's bedtime.
But yeah.
Good work, everybody.
It goes around on Thursday.
Yeah, I reckon that could be.
Desperate to finish this around the world.
Yeah, we got to finish it.
God, yeah.
The first one was really fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay.
What?
I liked it.
Why?
It would.
It was exactly the same as normal, wasn't it? Apart from we just did the tracks in order.
It was. What was I didn't like the fact there was no like practice. There was something
What?
like. Usually you do the same track twice, so you get your iron for the free lapper.
Oh yeah, because you've never raced these tracks before, have you? What?
This is my thing. I can't just rock up and race. I have to get the iron.
Shut up.
I can't just rock up and race.
We did see that in Spain, to be fair.
Oh yeah, and I got berated for going so slowly. No, I was just. Well, yeah, but not on purpose. Do you know what it probably was? I bet it was because, thinking back now, I bet it was because I'm used to doing F2. So I was sort of. That's probably that. Nothing. Can't be my talent.
I'm used to.
Oh yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
about
In
right.
fact, all season. That's what I've been used to.
I think that explains the 4-second gap between me and Blake at the end. I'm just used to F2, he's used to F1.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think by that token, I'm used to F like 12 or something.
If you go any
Right.
further, you'll be on print screen.
Brilliant.
Little joke. That's a
Brilliant.
lovely little joke to end on, isn't it? So you want to bookmark your stream with the turkey joke.
Yeah.
And that.
We're done. We're done.
I'm signing off on that. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Goodbye, everyone.